AITA for withholding my baby after she was snatched from my arms? I, 32F, just had my first baby 3 months ago. My Mill's new husband Bobby has been in the picture about 7 years, and he struggles with boundaries. He isn't a bad guy, but nobody holds him accountable for uncomfortable or immature behavior, and folks are quick to say that he just doesn't know better despite the fact that he's in his 60s. There's many instances of ick that contribute to why I feel uncomfortable with Bobby, but the biggest instance is when my husband and I wrote an email to all our family members listing the vaccines we required everyone to have if they want to be around the baby. Despite the email coming from my husband on behalf of us both, Bobby sent me a direct email about how terrible I was to make him get vaccines. It was unhinged and emotional and snide. He's on a ton of hormonal meds for cancer, and my Mill implored us to forgive and move on because it's the treatment making him act out. The whole thing escalated and my husband confronted him. He kind of apologized, and did in fact get the basic shots to keep baby safe, and to be clear, his aversion to getting vaccines had nothing to do with his illness. Bobby sneered at me and acted wounded for months at family events. It's been really awkward. Fast forward to this week, we took baby over to Mill's house for Thanksgiving pie. I do love my Mill and have been grateful for her help with baby, and usually make the decision to just ignore Bobby for her sake. But after months of receiving side-eye from Bobby, he was very pleasant. I was holding baby by the Christmas tree and Snatched just grabbed the baby out of my arms, uninvited and unprompted. I was stunned. Nobody saw it and I just felt so blindsided. In hindsight, I should have yelled at him to give me back my baby, but in that moment I was slow to react and trying to juggle all the dynamics. He held the baby for about 5 minutes, then gave her back when she pooped. I cried in the car home and my husband was furious when I told him. He texted his mom, who said she understood this wasn't okay, but I genuinely don't think I can go back over there for Christmas. I would be so paranoid that my baby would be grabbed at any moment. My husband is on my side, but deeply hurting. He texted my Mill about the snatching. Mill says she understands, but I just don't think that's enough. I texted my Sil, who said that Bobby means well and probably thinks he was helping by taking the baby, and I should just tell him I didn't like that. But after the vaccine blow-up, I would rather just opt out of family events. AITA for telling my husband we aren't going back over to his family's home for the holidays? I know I can be sensitive, so I'm really trying to be level about this, but I can't shake the feeling that this was intentional.